I have a tarot reading today that's bringing up some tension between comfort and risk, between pleasure and struggle. And these could be themes that are coming up in your life if you resonate with this today. The archetypes, the cards, the dice that are on the table: Moon, fifth house, Taurus, and then Queen of Swords, Justice, and the High Priestess. The reason I highlight this polarity is in part because my eyes were drawn over to this stained glass that a friend of mine made for me. And part of the feature of this stained glass is the contrast between Taurus and Scorpio. Taurus is a life-giving sign. It's a sign that's about building and creating and really birthing beauty in the world. And Taurus can be oriented toward comfort and pleasure, whereas Scorpio is more about the destruction or the composting or the release process that makes way for new growth to eventually occur. But the two have to coexist in order for our world to be in balance. And this could be a tension point that you're sensing in yourself and in your life currently. You could be asking yourself, what or where have I become so comfortable that it's actually prohibiting me from growing more and from experiencing more life, potentially? We have to pull the weeds, right? We have to weed the garden in order for the flowers and the vegetables and the fruits to bloom. We need to make sure we're tilling the soil and working that death process in our own lives in order to allow anything to grow. So I bring up this theme heavily in part because of the cards in front of me here. The Queen of Swords is a queen that's very focused on drawing the line, on delivering a truth, on setting a boundary, on perceiving something for what it is as opposed to what we want it to be. And that feels emphasized with Justice coming through in the center. This is a Libra card that is in many ways focused on truth and on creating that sort of divine balance within ourselves that, again, leads into some degree of well-being. So it does seem like we need to probably draw some type of boundary or line in our lives. Maybe that means creating more space for comfort, or maybe it means kind of pulling back and asking ourselves, where is comfort keeping me stagnant and stuck? The fifth house can be a place of pleasure, of artistry, of romance. And so often we find like the delicious things in life here. But the High Priestess says, reach for more. There's more depth to be found.